What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who makes federal laws? Congress. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Who is the governor of your state now? What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name your U.S. representative. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was the first president? George Washington. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the capital of your state? What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy.